Oh, hey, sunshine. Hold on one second. Sorry. You are the kind of phenomenon that people don't understand. Just like sunshine showers. There's no clouds. It doesn't make sense, but it's raining. And the beauty is that even though it's raining, which it can rain at daytime, it can rain at nighttime, you're still in the rain. The storm is passing through, the rainbows are on the way, the blessings are all around you. And it's time for you to understand that even in the middle of all of it, there's still beauty, because you will always need that rain just so you can grow. And growing is one of the most painful things. And it is one of the most hardest experiences to have when you're not ready to outgrow, to overgrow, and even more, allowing yourself to expand, to spread your horizons, to uproot yourself if you are in confined and contained areas. You are being divinely released. You have had divine containment and protection and complete provision. This is the chapter of your life now where you understand that the rain was always here to help wash away, to help cleanse, to help clear, and to help complete the cycle of life. Every storm that you've weathered is helping you understand that you needed it to rinse off your spiritual success. The triumphs, the victories, the losses, the battles, the defeats, the destruction. But that all was a part of the impact, the ripple effect, and the absolute launch of what is about to happen. I really like a quote that says, "You can't talk eagle with pigeons." And whatever language that you are speaking, may that dialect always reflect God. May Jesus, may all of the angels and all the divine protection that surrounds you continue to walk with you, before you, behind you, all around you, and within you, so that that strength of that authority, of that sovereign provision, and just the absolute blessings that only the divine can create and bring for you, may that always, forever find you and never leave you. And it won't, because you are already chosen and destined and designed. You are literally a walking blueprint for things that people have never, ever seen before. You are a walking, living testimony of God's miracles. Not only have you survived things that people never seen other people survive, not only have you been through situations that people have never even heard of, like movies can't even come up with the stuff that is your reality, that is your every single day, that is only real on a screen. But in your life, it is your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. You have been served things that others don't even have the capacity to digest. And you had to figure it out. You were forged in the fire. You were refined through all of the hellfires that were thrown your way. But you can never burn. You can never be destroyed, because you are of the holy fire. The spirit that burns within you, your soul, your entire being was created for so much more. So much more. And I just hope you know that. Today may be another example of a reason why you should be grateful. And I want you to comment a couple things you're grateful for. Like, I am so grateful I woke up today. I'm so grateful for the circumstances I find myself in. Even if they don't look like what I want, I'm still believing and holding on to that promise, because I know if it doesn't look exactly like how I wanted it, God's plan has always, thank you, Jesus, been way better than mine. And if his outcomes can bring me out of the worst situations, the biggest betrayals, the absolute most devastating tragedies, and to be able to stand before you, to be able to walk, to be able to talk, to be able to hear. And even if you're missing a few of those, or you're finding out ways to build and grow and enhance, you are literally in the training season and harvest phase of your life. And every portion of every cycle gives you a return. Just make sure your returns on investment value you, position you, and profit you in the way that you are able to surrender and return that into the kingdom, into the divine order, into the actual building of what it is you are. You're not just a change maker. No. You're not just a life enhancer. No. You're not just a boost to people's personalities, moods, or even every room you walk into. Like, you are not only the thermostat. You're that gentle breeze that comes through on a hot day. You're that quench of thirst when someone is feeling like they're in their desert. And sometimes you're that leaf, that branch that keeps someone out of the rain and just hold enough life around them to know that they're not alone living in their own hell. And as someone who has, with much, much, much grace, mercy, and divine protection, has survived every hell that I've ever walked through, I want to tell you that it is possible. You can, you will, and you already are. It doesn't matter how it looks like right now. And I promise you, if you're laying in bed, if you're laying on the floor, if you're hiding in closets, if you are overcoming stuff, if you are hiding in plain sight because you don't know anything else but to just keep functioning, even though everything inside is just clawing for freedom, for peace, you are fighting every minute for what it is that you are desiring. And I want you to know that the battle is not in vain. The victory is already yours. God is in charge. I just saw a cardinal. Guys, it's raining and a cardinal just flew by. Literally, it's raining and a cardinal flew by. I don't see them often here, but they always find me. Just like, it will always find you. What's for you is always going to be yours. What is for you will never miss you. And no matter what you're doing, you won't miss the signs. That's how you know you're on divine time. That's how you know you've finally aligned. When the worst things that would probably destroy or disrupt or completely devastate others doesn't devastate you, it's your biggest indicator that that was not your purpose. And if anything, everything that happened was on purpose, because you had to build some muscles. You had to build some spiritual faith. You are working out your divine connection, strengthening the frequency, strengthening and fortifying the outcomes, because you are forcing the faith of hope and belief and trust and surrender and obedience, and knowing that if I do choose the narrow path, if I do choose the high road, if I do choose to forgive and to move on and to fight for the next great thing that's coming my way, and no longer drain yourself and dump your energy in places that don't belong, they will always come. But you will never stumble longer than you need. So whatever happened, just know they fumbled you. They fumbled the whole game, but you were never playing theirs. You were on a whole other league and board. And my darlings, you are God's greatest billboard. And congratulations, the awards will be yours. God bless you now, forever, and always.